Welcome, my young friends, to another episode. Today I'm going to talk about my top 10 Atari 2600 games from when I was a kid. Number 10, Combat. This was a great two-player game for the Atari. Your tanks try to blast each other into oblivion as you navigate through different mazes. The tank portion of this game was my favorite. My brother would always blow me up though. Number 9 on this list belongs to Missile Command. Another classic from the arcade that was translated to the 2600 system. You gotta protect your cities from missile attacks all across the sky. Definitely a good adaptation with great sounds and colors. Number 8 on my list is a fun game called Yar's Revenge. I'm not sure I remember who Yar was or why he was wanting revenge, but I do remember this was a fun game. They even had some kind of little neutral zone that was between you and the enemy. I mean, this was pretty groundbreaking for its time. Number 7 was Atari's Miss Pac-Man. Definitely a superior game to the Atari version of the Pac-Man that was just rushed out to make the Easter market happy. Just like in the arcade game, she one-upped her husband here. It was better all around in graphics, sounds, and gameplay. My number 6 is Asteroids, and can I just comment on how beautiful the Atari artists made these boxes? Well, anyway, this was one of the most popular games in the arcade when I was a kid. It's only a matter of time before the 2600 made its own version. Gotta shoot and avoid asteroids as long as possible to beat the other player or just, get a better score than your previous one. Yeah, this may look repetitive, but hey, it was fun. Number 5 may come as a shock to some of you. Look at this beautiful artwork again. But it's Warlord. It's kind of like Pong on steroids. This fireball bounces around the screen against two opposing warlords until it breaches the castles. Then you do it again. Yeah, it was kind of simple, but this game was addictive and fun. Coming in at number 4, Frogger. See the frog, aka you gotta cross a busy street full of cars and trucks waiting to flatten your little green body. Then it's across the bog full of alligators and logs. Hey, it rhymed. Got bright colors and fast action like the arcade. It was a faithful adaptation. Number 3, Space Invaders. One of my favorite games on the 2600. The premise was simple. Destroy the alien invaders before they come down on top of your little space tank. Oh, this is so good of a game. Alright, it had some dull colors in it, but they had to sacrifice something for the 8-bit transfer, I guess. Number 2, Adventure. I think this was the first, video RPG game ever made. I spent many hours playing this game. Yeah, make fun of the basic graphics all you want, but this was a fantastic game. You roam through different kingdoms trying to return a chalice to the Golden Castle. Gotta avoid dragons and bats and other obstacles in your way. It even has the first Easter egg ever in a video game. And finally, number 1, Pitfall. Yeah, it didn't have the classic artwork on the box that Atari had. This was made by Activision. But what it lacks in artwork, it sure makes up for in gameplay. Yeah, this one gets the number 1 spot. You're Pitfall Harry. He's kind of like an Indiana Jones knockoff adventurer. You gotta go through the jungle, gotta avoid crocodiles, scorpions, and all these traps along the way. You even get an in-game reward with a score of 20,000 or higher. I could still hear the noise the game makes when you swing on a vine across the ravine. And there you have it, kids. Those are my top 10 list of my favorite Atari 2600 games. Yeah, I know I left some good games off, so why don't you tell me what games I left off? What's on your list? Till next time, catch you on the flip side.